Hey everybody, Samuel Middlebrook here from Redhawk Firearm Training. I'm here with Luke Brandon. Luke is a lieutenant with the Washington State Patrol, and we're in his living room doing a little bit of training. Now here's the cool part. This training involves no live ammunition. It involves you being in your socks and being super comfortable in your own home. And this is the kind of thing that I'm currently offering to anybody that wants to do it that has already taken a live fire course from me at Redhawk. If you've done a handgun course, you can extend your learning without any ammunition cost. And we're out of the weather. It could be raining outside, and it's not. We're in Bellingham at the moment. It could be raining right now, but we're inside. And yet, how much learning has taken place doing this with me?
I'm tired, I'm sweaty, and I feel like I actually got real training, legitimate training. It was not, I never once was aware of the laser. Never once. It seemed real the whole time.
And so what would you say to the people that would think, well, it's not real ammo, there's no kick, there's no recoil, how can this be real? Respond to that.
Yeah, I would say that, overwhelming majority of the things you're going to do in manipulating the gun and getting it on target and pulling the trigger, that's 99% of what you're doing. You're not going to get a recoil, but everything else you're going to have to train and you're going to have to practice the exact same way. And when you want to perform, it doesn't matter whether there's ammo or not in it, you still have to go through the exact same manipulations and movements. So it was extremely helpful.
So we did a mixture, you and I, of drills that I would do with civilians and drills that I would do with law enforcement.
Yep.
Do you see some benefit for law enforcement using a system like this with a guy like me?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the big help is that there's a lot of drills you want to be able to run that you can't do with live fire, just because of the safety. And you want to expose guys to movement or surprise or somebody walking in front or getting shoved from behind or a more rapidly developing environment.
Right.
But you don't want to take the risk with live fire because we're not all Navy SEALs, and you don't want to take you don't want to make a mistake with people that you care about. So this allows you to see how accurate you actually were in those extreme situations or in those movement situations, in the surprise situations, without having to take the risk that your guys are going to get hurt or something like that. So I found it valuable.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you can do a full day training private group with me, with Redhawk, in your living room. You can host it at your home. We can have groups of people, multiple targets, and get all the work that you want in order to get better without having to use any ammo, because ammo right now is not only expensive, it's hard to find. And so one of the two of the main complaints that I'm getting right now from people are I can't find ammo, and number two, it's cold outside. And so we get to solve both of those problems right here. So we're going to rearrange the room here, and I'm going to have Luke do some exquisite dry fire work on camera so that you can see what it looks like and so that you can see the target and how it interacts with the equipment. And we're going to get to that right now. Thank you. So we're still in Luke's living room, and what we're going to be using are these laser cartridges that have a little thing on the back, and when your striker hits it, you see a little laser. And it will hit this paper target that I'm about to show you, but first I'm going to show you how we load this up in Luke's firearm. Luke is going to take that laser cartridge and put that in his 9mm. And then he's going to show me the top of his magazine, so there's nothing in the chamber except for the laser cartridge. Now you can drop that slide and get a firm two-hand grip. And here's the... Okay, so you can see the target in the background. You can see the iPad that runs it. And here is Luke. He has his firearm with the laser cartridge in it, carrying appendix. And we're going to do a holster draw drill. He's going to do 10 draws and show us how that works.
Ready.
So there's an alpha hit in 1.39.
Ready.
Dead center alpha hit in 1.3. Now use the tools we worked on and get there. This time think about fluid motion. There's a 1.2.
Ready.
So the beauty of this is, I'm going to stop this. The beauty of this is that even when you flub the draw, like you just did, because it's dry fire, what happens?
You learn.
Yeah.
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 You can get your thumb caught in your shirt, or you can grab it wrong. But even when the mistake happens, you don't have a live round flying down in a strange location. You can actually try over and over and over again until you get it right. So,
Cool. So Luke, have we prepped for this question at all?
not at all. Kind of
Okay.
scared.
So if you could tell anybody watching about Redhawk firearm training or about this laser academy, what would you tell them?
How much time do we have? I can't say enough. The two hemispheres of your question, Redhawk firearm training. I've been training with firearms for well over 20 years, and I stepped into your fundamentals class, and it was incredibly good. And it taught me so much that I hadn't learned in my department, in my agency, having trained with SWAT team and having trained with some sniper guys I know. They never taught me that stuff. And it helped me immensely. So I really like Redhawk firearms, big help. The other side of this laser training is something that I never expected I would like. Because I sometimes it can seem kind of gimmicky when you see the like ads on Facebook or something like that. This is nothing like that. This is a real training environment that teaches your mind to treat every scenario, even though you know it's fake. If you think about it, it teaches you to train just like it's real. There's no recoil, but man, does it feel real. And I don't know if you can tell, but I get sweaty, I get hot, and I'm trying to cool off because it literally is that serious and that legit. It feels like I'm literally in a firing situation. So big help, and I fully intend to use it in the future. So